Hi, it's Kathy Chenna with Tri-Cities Community TV in the beautiful offices of the Fountainhead Network right here in Port Coquitlam. And today with me is Vanessa. Vanessa's the executive director of Low Entropy. And something that I don't know a lot about, and I'm really hoping that we can educate our viewers today. Thanks so much for being with us, Vanessa, and welcome.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm really excited to be here.
So let's start with definition. Let's define what you do and why you're doing it.
Absolutely. So entropy is a measurement of chaos and disorder.
Yes.
And high entropy means it's very chaotic and unruly. Low entropy means it's efficient, things work really well. So we're looking to reduce the entropy in our social system to create a harmonious humanity that works together and cooperates through compassion, empathy, and understanding.
Okay, so why do you think that there's an issue in society with low and high entropy?
Yeah, I think it comes down to we the people, human behavior, and the choices that we make.
Mm-hmm.
I feel we live in a very self-centered society. We've been raised to think about me, myself, and I, and everybody's out for it's survival of the fittest, right?
Right.
But we're learning now that things work better when we cooperate, we share, and we work together. And so that's what our mission is we make personal development accessible to everybody so that individuals can actualize their full potential as kind, caring, compassionate beings.
What are you seeing then in terms of like how does your organization help others? Do people come and see you? Do you go out to the marketplace and educate? Can you share a little bit of that?
Yes, we make different programs and services available to everyone. We started with a sharing circle in Port Moody called Conscious Connections.
Okay.
And it's basically a safe space for folks to come together and share and be vulnerable and real and authentic and connect in deep and meaningful ways. That was a weekly circle that grew. Within a year, we had 5 different circles in 5 different cities. And the next year, we started a youth program that was similar to Conscious Connections, but it was tailored to youth. So it was very structured, and it was 9 weeks long, and it helped youth to have a voice and really be themselves. And then it just organically grew from there. Now we have 8 different programs to help folks with mental health, food security, and employment services. We do a lot of community gatherings and that type of thing.
And is all of this information on your website? And anyone can join, male, female, youths,
seniors.
Yeah, all of that, all inclusive of all beings.
Exactly.
Yes, that's amazing. And what other initiatives do you have going on that are coming up?
Yeah, well, we just launched a thrift store. So
oh my gosh! Wow! Yay!
We've been very dependent on grants and government contracts, and we realized that in order for us to do what we want to do and do what the community needs, we need to secure our own funding. So we started a thrift store 2 months ago, and we're doing it very grassroots. We're running it out of our office space, our 1,500 square foot office space in Port Coquitlam. But we'll be moving within the next couple of months and going into a retail space where we have 2,500 square feet.
Wow. And will it still be in Port Coquitlam?
It'll be in Coquitlam.
In Coquitlam, okay. Okay, that's really cool. And what kind of things are you looking for? Do people just do drop off or like your back door, or how does that work?
Yeah, exactly. People can drop it off. Right now it's at the office during office hours.
Yes.
We also have volunteer drivers who can go to people's houses, and if they schedule a pickup, we'll pick it up from them. We do monthly clothing drives, donation drives, so folks can come and be part of the community and interact and engage with volunteers and our team and learn a little bit more about what's happening in the community. And so it's anything that people don't need anymore. Rather than tossing it, you can recycle it.
Right. Right. I mean, I think a lot of our youth are actually doing a lot of this now. I always see them. I'm a thrifter myself, so I love going to get a good deal. And just so, our viewers, if they don't know, then they can know about what kinds of items you're looking for, and then hopefully transition that into your new Coquitlam location in the next few months.
Yeah, absolutely. So we look for gently used clothing items, anything from jackets to blazers to shirts to jeans, shoes. And we do take furniture, small furniture items. If it's a larger piece and if it's in decent shape, then we will accept it. We'll store it off-site, and we'll just take photos and we'll post it on our online website and marketplace. So really, we accept mostly everything, not car parts, so we don't take car parts.
Okay. And is it all volunteers? Like when you move to Coquitlam, will it be like a lot of the other thrift stores are being run is like volunteer driven? And so that those proceeds and those monies that do come in, you can put that back into the community and all the initiatives that you're taking. Is that what you're doing?
Exactly, yeah. We've always been volunteer-led.
Yes.
We're primarily a volunteer-led organization. At one point in the pandemic, we had over 500 volunteers because everything was virtual, so we had volunteers from around the world
Wow.
running our programs. We scaled back because we realized that took a lot of capacity to manage volunteers and give them work experience, referrals, and all that. So now we have about 250 volunteers, about half that capacity. But yeah, they're the lifeline of the workforce that we have. We only have 4 full-time staff, so we definitely rely on volunteers. We treat our volunteers very well. So
that's amazing. I mean, people are scraping to get 2 volunteers, 4, 6, 8, and you guys have 250. They're not here all in the Lower Mainland, though, right? No, they're from all over the world.
Yeah, all over the world. Well, now we've scaled back, and a lot of them are local. But we've got lots of practicum students who are looking for work experience.
Yes, that's good. What else should our viewers know?
So when we started the thrift store, we realized that we were in not a very good location. Nobody knows where we are. We're in Shaughnessy Mall, and when we tell people we're in Shaughnessy Mall, they're like, "There's a mall in Shaughnessy, really?" And it's yes, there is a mall in Shaughnessy. It's a little mall. And we're on the 3rd floor, so you have to take this tiny little elevator up. And we seem to be this secret thrift shop that is really hard to find. And so we asked ourselves, what are we going to do to get out in the community so people know that we exist? And we looked at going to a community market and having our items there, or going to a flea market. We went to a few different ones, and we talked to the vendors and the organizers. And we decided, after doing some market research, we'd probably be better off to just start our own. So we started our own community market, and last Saturday was the first one. It was the launch of our first market. It was a lot of work, but definitely worth it because it was a huge success. For our first event, we had 90 vendors, local businesses, nonprofits, multicultural organizations, and a lot of really cool solo entrepreneurs who are so new and wanting to test their products. And so they were able to go to our market and sell their products and services for the first time ever. We had over 1,000 participants and attendees come. So
that's so great. I didn't even hear about this.
Yeah.
I'm very surprised. What do you mean?
Exactly, because we didn't put much into marketing.
No, you
right?
didn't.
So
wow. But it just shows you how fast word of mouth grows, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. Oh, that's amazing. Do you think you'll do another one coming up?
Absolutely. Yeah. May 27th will be our next one. And it'll be most likely the same location. We have it booked.
Was it indoors?
It was indoors. It was indoors, and there was a snow warning that day, and we still had folks coming out. So yeah, we were grateful for that.
Well, reuse, rebuy, recycle, you know, all of those things are, it's another way of saving the planet too, you know, and fast fashion is out, you know, it's more about this other way of thinking. Hopefully we're making one small difference. And then do you actually have a time when you're going to be moving into your new space in Coquitlam?
Working with the city right now on the permits.
Okay.
I think they said today, actually, just as I got in here, I saw an email saying, well, no, we'll get back to you right away. So hopefully all the paperwork goes through and we can move in April, March, so April, so next month. Basically.
Is it turnkey for you, or do you have things to do?
Renovations.
Yeah, okay.
Some renovations we'll do in April and May, and then our launch would be June 3rd, the first Saturday in June. So we have a big launch, we'll have food trucks and turn it into...
And all these events are on your website, and all the up-and-coming things, and how to get... you know, enrolled in your programs. Like I think the first one that you talked about for adults, conscious connections. I really like that. Like I feel like I would attend something like that, just to, you know, like you said, be vulnerable, unload. Like maybe you don't have people to talk to, and this circle is going to understand you better. Sometimes it's better to talk to strangers than people that, you know, known you for 10 years, right? So all of that's on your website, lowentropy.org. I'm talking to Vanessa today. I'm so excited. I'm smiling. A lot of great initiatives that are happening out of this organization right here in our own backyard, in our community, whether it's in Port Coquitlam or their new location that's coming up in Coquitlam. Please check them out, lowentropy.org. I'm Kathy Chana. Thanks so much for being with us today.
The Low Entropy Thrift and Fund, located at 552 Clark Road in Coquitlam, is now open. You can support Low Entropy by making a donation or by purchasing something from their vast array of household items. For more information on their hours of operation and acceptable donation, go to www.lowentropy.org.
The second annual Multicultural Festival. And I'm really excited to be here to connect with everybody. Today's all about celebrating our diversity, our differences, and connecting through our similarities. Low Entropy's vision is to create a global family where we all care for each other. And today I'm really happy to have my family with me, my little sister Valerie Wideski, and my big brother Eli Wideski.
I'd like to welcome to the stage former Chief of Coquitlam, Ed Hall.
Hello and good day. Thank you for the introduction. And Ike Swale, ESFOYAL, CM, Skapel, Ed Hall, Tanasqueef, Talisnak, Coquitlam, Tala. Osiem to Sietz, Etonalton, Machnitin, Amisep, Coquitlam, Eaters, Coquitlam, Thomas, Tet, Tala. Good day, how are you all? Ed Hall, Coquitlam First Nation, and for the long line legacy of chiefs that have been through there. And yes, I'm actually here today to give you the big traditional welcome and honored friends, relatives, and visitors. Welcome to the ancestral unceded lands of the Coquitlam people, my maternal homeland, shared by many. I want to say thank you very much to Low Entropy and for all that they do and the services they deliver for people, and to be able to co-host an event like this, it's just totally awesome. And to the City of Coquitlam and their park staff and everything for a lot of this, and all the participants and the crowd that is here. It's great to see you all. It's feel good. Just a good little message here is just to be safe, be cool, hydrated, check on your seniors and elders and everything else. Make sure everybody's doing okay because summertime people are experiencing whatnot. I want to say thank you all. Nice set.
Next up, we have the Mayor of Coquitlam. Yeah, the mayor's here. Richard Stewart. Give it up for Richard Stewart, please.
It's a pleasure to be here every year. And I thank Ed for reminding us all that these lands that we're going to celebrate on today are in the traditional territory of our friends, the Coquitlam First Nation, and that Coquitlam actually bears that name. Our name is from Multicultural, meaning redfish up the river, and it's a true honor to be a community that is named with a name for the Indigenous peoples who've been here since time immemorial. My council colleagues today, Councillor Matt DeJohnlin, Councillor Steve Kim, Councillor Robert Mazzarolo, and Councillor Terry Thomas. But all of council joins with me today in welcoming you all and really in celebrating the best part about Coquitlam, that the world is here, that we from around the world share this land with the Coquitlam First Nation and with other peoples, Indigenous peoples, and that we get along, that we celebrate together, we celebrate our differences, and so on behalf of Coquitlam City Council, have a great festival. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mayor Stewart and Coquitlam City Councilors. Next, I'd like to welcome to the stage a Member of Parliament, Ron McKinnon, to say a few words.
Well, hello, everyone. So let me first recognize that we are here today on the unceded traditional territories of the Coquitlam First Nation and the shared traditional territories of the Tsleil-Waututh, Métis, Squamish, and Stolo nations, all of whom have called these lands home for many millennia. It's a pleasure to join you today at this Low Entropy Foundation event. It's an opportunity to celebrate the rich diversity of our community and to experience and appreciate the food, music, and customs of cultures from around the world. So I hope you will all enjoy the delicious food and the many talented local artists, artisans, and local businesses selling their wares today. And you'll stop by and chat with the many nonprofits here today as well. So I would like to thank the Low Entropy Foundation for putting on this event. It's the second annual, and what a gorgeous day and what a gorgeous place to do it. So my congratulations and compliments to them. It gives us all the opportunity to come together to share our cultures with one another. So thank you to everyone for being here today, and let us continue to build up our community, to celebrate our diversity and our mutual understanding. Thank you all.
Next, we'd like to introduce Member of Parliament Vanessa Zarillo to the
Vanessa Zarillo, I'm the Member of Parliament for Port Moody, Coquitlam. It's so wonderful to see you here today. And as we gather here on the unceded and traditional territory of the Coquitlam and the shared territories of the Coast Salish, we can raise our hands in gratitude for the weather today. It's going to be a wonderful weekend. I'm very quickly wanted to point out that my father-in-law is here today. The first time you've been out to see me on stage, but I think it personifies what's happening here today. It's bringing together cultures. The Zarillos and Rocco came in 1966 on the boat with his family, and who would have thought today we'd be sitting here with your daughter standing here on stage as the Member of Parliament for Port Moody, Coquitlam. So everything's possible. Enjoy the day. I want to raise my hands in gratitude to all of the volunteers and to Low Entropy for the work that they've done. These festivals are very, very difficult to do. They take a lot of work. So if you wouldn't mind coming up, I've got a little gift for you. So this is a flag I brought you from Ottawa. Just personifies the work that you're doing in Canada all together.
Next, I'd like to welcome former Minister of Finance and current members of Legislative Assembly, Selena Robinson.
I'm going to do this. And I'm the current Minister for Post-Secondary Education and Future Skills. And I too would, I too want to first acknowledge that we are on the unceded traditional territory of the Coquitlam First Nation and the Coast Salish peoples. And I have two quick stories. One, my family came 3 generations from Eastern Europe, from Poland, from Lithuania, from Romania, and from Denmark, from Russia, Denmark. And so I think it's important to recognize that we all, unless they're First Nations, that we all come from somewhere else. And the other story I want to mention is that when my children started school at Ranch Park Elementary 28-ish years ago, there wasn't a lot of diversity in the school. And it made me quite sad because I wanted to know where everyone else was. It was traditionally, I would say, white kids. But by the time my kids graduated from Dr. Charles Bass, there were people from all over the world who were now in their class. And that's the transformation that we've done here in Coquitlam. So can we have a round of applause for Vanessa and Low Entropy and all the volunteers that are doing this and with that, I want to say have a great day, everyone. Enjoy the festival.
Next, I'd like to invite a Member of Legislative Assembly, Finn Donnelly, to the stage.
My name is Finn Donnelly. I'm the MLA for Coquitlam Burke Mountain, and I'm very pleased to join you all here today. I also would like to acknowledge we're gathered on the traditional unceded territory of the Coquitlam First Nation, and I'd like to thank the nation for sharing their territory with us. And Ed Hall, thank you for starting us off in a good way today. So appreciate your words of welcome and welcoming us to your territory. I'm pleased to bring greetings and best wishes to everyone on behalf of the Premier of the province, David Eby, and the Government of British Columbia. Join with Minister Robinson in bringing greetings. I'd like to also bring greetings from not just myself and Minister Robinson, but the other Tri-City MLAs as well. We have Rick Blumack for Port Moody Coquitlam and Mike Farnworth from Port Coquitlam. So all four of us MLAs represent the Tri-Cities for the provincial government in Victoria. I'd like to offer my congratulations to Low Entropy Foundation for hosting this wonderful annual multicultural celebration in the park, and a big thanks as well to all the staff and volunteers who made today's festival possible. So I want to big round of applause. It takes a lot of work to make these festivals happen, and I know there's a lot of people setting up right now all of their booths, so please go check out the booths, as I'm sure you will, throughout the day. The province of British Columbia was pleased to provide the Low Entropy Foundation with a community gaming grant to help offset the costs of today's festival. Our government is committed to supporting events like this that promote rich multicultural diversity in our province. British Columbia continues to play a vital role in our nation's history, as has long been a place where people come from many countries and have sought safety and security. Recently, we welcomed and are supporting more than 15,000 people fleeing the war in Ukraine. Today, BC is home to more than 200 First Nations, thousands of Métis people, and millions of settlers from more than 200 countries around the world. We all benefit from this rich diversity. So our government is committed to fighting racism, creating true and lasting reconciliation, and to building a province where everyone feels welcome. Today and every day, let's celebrate the many cultural communities that make our province strong and vibrant, and reflect on what each of us can do to help build a better, more inclusive British Columbia. Enjoy the festival, everyone. Thanks for having me.
We really couldn't do this without our sponsors. And right now, I'd like to welcome to the stage our title sponsor from Prospera, Mera.
Hello all. It is a privilege to be here with you all today. On behalf of Prospera Credit Union, I welcome you to the Multicultural Connections Festival. Prospera Credit Union is committed to being a part of the local communities. We act locally in each community we serve, and that is why we call it local good. That includes supporting multiculturalism and welcoming newcomers to Canada. I understand firsthand what it is like adapting to a new country and building a new life. I immigrated to Canada in 1991. I was a refugee in Turkey after escaping Iran because of the political and social turmoil in my native country. If you can imagine, my husband and I had a 2-month-old baby when we lived as refugees in Turkey. When Canada accepted our application and we moved to Vancouver, we first stayed in a facility called Welcome House. We also attended English classes and received skills training to help us build a new life. That support was invaluable to us. Ever since, I've been giving back and helping to promote multiculturalism in Greater Vancouver and the Tri-Cities area in last 30 years. That includes serving on the board of many cultural societies in BC and the Tri-Cities. At Prospera, I serve as a co-chair of Tapestry, our new employee resource group for newcomers to Canada. I am proud to say that our organizations hire many new immigrants. Walk into any of our branches and you will see that our team truly represent the communities where we live, work, and play. And we're committed to helping people from all walks of life to achieve their financial goals with personalized, tailored advice. Please feel free to chat with me and also visit Prospera tent and chat with one of our friendly staff to find out what we can offer you. I look forward to meeting many of you and sampling the wonderful foods at the Multicultural Connections Festival. Have a wonderful day. Thank you.
Next we have our silver sponsor. We have Anastasia from Elbrus.
Good morning everyone, I am Anastasia and I'm here at Multicultural Connections Festival with Elbrus Immigration. We are a company to help people immigrate to Canada and make Canada their new home again. First of all, I would like to express our gratitude to organizers of this event, Low Entropy. Thank you so much for bringing together such diverse and vibrant community. It's an honor for us to be with you guys here and celebrate it together. From our own experience, we understand how important it is to build new home in new country. So our company is here with you to help you and make this process as smooth and stress-free as possible. So if you or someone you know is thinking about settling in Canada, we would love to help. We are located over there, so please stop by for a little chat or participate in our giveaway. Thank you so much again for joining us and having us here. Have a great festival, have fun, and enjoy this day. Thank you so much.
I hope you guys all have a great day and stay safe. Hello.
Our next presenter, we're going to introduce to the stage the Chichiquita dancers. Give it up for the Chichiquita dancers.
all of you to participate in the celebration of multiculturalism. So represented here today is the Ukraine, Korea, Iran, Kurdistan, Syria, and Canada, Hong Kong, China. So that was Kurdish dancing called Bagian. All of us here come from Coquitlam Continuing Education. And we have various programs. One of the programs they're a part of is LINK, Language Instruction for Newcomers to Canada. Another program they're part of is Foundations. So we have a booth in blue right up there. Just walk over there, you can come and say hi and check out some of the programs that we have. All right, so from all of us here, Team Welcome to Canada, we would like to say to you,
Vancouver. Once again, my name is Susan Nays and I'm the Artistic Director. It's been an absolute pleasure to share Scottish culture with you here today. Thank you so much.
Shot of Scotch, of course, Stuart is a Scottish name. We celebrate so many cultures here in Coquitlam, but we're so proud whenever Shot of Scotch Coquitlam, they call themselves Shot of Scotch Vancouver, but Shot of Scotch Coquitlam comes to the stage. They do a wonderful job. I just wanted to thank you on behalf of Coquitlam City Council and all of our community. Merci beaucoup. Thank you so much.